6 nights, 6 luxury hotels in Bangkok. Today we are visiting one of the most famous buildings in the city in Sathorn Tai Road. So come with me for a night with breakfast and to one of the most famous rooftop bars of the world at the Banyan Tree Hotel, Bangkok. Although visible from far away, the hotel is quietly set back on Thanon Sathorn Tai. Of course, you're welcomed very friendly, and at the entrance there's not only hand disinfection, but also the usual temperature check, and this time the body temperature is scanned with a UV device. Our way leads us through the elegant lobby with grand piano and light jazz music to the reception, and in addition to a welcome drink, there's also disinfectant balm that smells really great for a change. Here we are at the OASIS retreat room of the Banyan Tree Hotel in Bangkok, and that's the second room category from below, something like an upgrade from the basic room category called Horizon, which is of course already very beautiful. Anyway, as you get in, you don't have an entrance hall, but you arrive directly in the room, and I would call the decor something like contemporary with traditional elements, right? So here we start. We have an incense burner here, and we have wine glasses, wine bottles, a water kettle and an espresso machine. Then we have coffee and tea over here, and some little snacks and hard liquor over here. Then we have a fully stocked minibar. You see the fridge, so there's everything you might need for the evening or the rest of the day. Then we have a fruit basket and the sofa. Then there's an office desk and an office chair, and from here you can see down to town, but not really down to town, because here the 24th floor is actually mid-level, because all the buildings around here are quite high-rise buildings. However, you can see down to the very beautiful swimming pool, which is unfortunately closed at the moment due to the COVID situation. So then we have a very large oversized king bed. I would say that's an oversized king size bed, and a very large door opens up to the bathroom. And here we have a freestanding bathtub with a view down to town, and some granite wash basins. And here we have a very, very large rain shower, actually a walk-in shower with a rain shower. And then behind this mirror you'll find the safe and really pretty bathrobes with matching slippers over here. And when you have a look at the amenities, you don't get the soap and stuff like that in little plastic bottles, but they're all filled in these stone or ceramic bottles. So this is the OASIS retreat room of the Banyan Tree Hotel in Bangkok. The Banyan Tree Hotel is very well known as a particularly beautiful and slim skyscraper. The hotel is famous for its Vertigo restaurant and moon bar high above the roofs of the city, and that's where we're gonna enjoy the sunset and evening tonight. I've known the Banyan Tree Hotel in Bangkok since the very beginning, actually, because I didn't start out as an opera singer, but my very first working years, or the work experience, was actually at Siemens in Bangkok as a businessman. And after that I started to study music, and then I became an opera singer. But back then, like 20 years ago, the highlight of the week was to go to the Banyan Tree Hotel in Bangkok to have a drink in their cocktail bar on the top floor. They didn't have a rooftop like now, but top floor cocktail bar on the 59th floor. And that was really always very nice, and I have very dear memories of that. Now they have the rooftop bar and the rooftop restaurant, and that's just even better. It's just fantastic here. because of the current COVID situation, no alcohol can be served in public spaces in the whole kingdom of Thailand. But anyway, I think that a really good mocktail is so much better than a mediocre cocktail or drink. So I opted for a Virgin Silver Jubilee, and good decision. Well, and actually I'm not hungry at all, but I wanted to have some snack at least, so I decided to order a crispy duck salad, which is kind of an appetizer, but it's actually pretty big as an appetizer. And now let's have a look. The duck already looks really crispy, and also these like fried rice noodles or what that is. And you see, I mean, the portion is already quite big. Now let's see. It's just very, very good. I'm happy I ordered it because I never had anything like this. Really nice. Of course, you don't need to stay at the hotel to come here and enjoy the restaurant and the cocktail bar. And I mean, the prices are quite high here. This is really on the high end of the price list in Thailand, but you really get something for your money, so to speak. The portions are really good and the quality is really fantastic. So this is really money well spent. And then you are in a location that is really very special in the world. And you will have something here that you will not forget in your life, because this is a location that is really special and you don't have locations like that many times in the world. So whenever you come to Bangkok and have the time, come here, it's really worth it. Well, I would say the award for the most beautiful bathroom goes to the Banyan Tree Hotel. Unfortunately, there were some disappointments at breakfast. Instead of the buffet, there was an a la carte selection, which is understandable with almost no guests, but the selection was very small and with a lot of silverware clattering going on despite few guests. The atmosphere was not nice. So I'm sitting here in my hotel room with a view down to the pool that I cannot use because of the COVID crisis. Well, the rest of the view isn't so great either because we're in mid-level here. Other than that, I was really underwhelmed now by the offers of breakfast in the restaurant because it's really not very good selection. I know that they struggle with very low booking rates, but some other hotels manage to do that better. And I mean, it's of course still a very nice room, a very nice hotel. It's clearly 5-star, but the breakfast options were not, I think. The rooftop bar is of course the absolute highlight of the hotel, and the restaurant, Vertigo restaurant and Moon Bar, are really fantastic and totally worth the trip. But you don't need to be a hotel guest for that. However, the building itself is just spectacular. It's one of the landmarks of the city and just very beautiful. So much about the Banyan Tree Hotel in Bangkok. And for the next night, we're just walking over to the direct neighbor to one of the best hotel addresses in Asia. One night with breakfast at the Sukhothai Hotel Bangkok. So stay tuned, this will be exciting.